My lovers, Scorpio Nation and their lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love and welcome to your reading. Now, all readings are timeless. Even if you see there's a date on it, whatever, all readings are timeless. They come across your feed. When your guides, your ancestors, the light beings that you work with, source energy, they want to bring you a particular message. Now, all the message may not be yours, but when you log into your intuition, you log into your heart space, then you know exactly what messages to tune into and which ones to discard. Now, I'm getting that there's a lot of chatter surrounding you at this point in time, because today I'm competing with a lot of noise. We have the shakalaka, we got a lawnmower, so many different things going on around you. So I feel like there's some kind of gossip that's happening around you at this time, and maybe I shouldn't start my reading the usual way. Maybe let's pull some cards and see what that is all about. Before I do that, remember, when you're watching these readings for love, Scorpio, you're not just going to watch your sun sign. You're going to watch your sun, moon, Venus, and your rising sign, and then watch at your person's placements in these areas, because when it comes to soul connections, the energies can definitely be flipped or vice versa, or even mirrored, especially for higher level soulmates and twin flames. So the things that they might be healing might be things that you need to be healing as well. So you can always watch these readings twice, once for yourself and the other time for your person. And then don't keep yourself in an astrological box. If a title calls to you or a thumbnail, go there, there's a particular message. All right, so underneath the deck we have Prince of Cups and Knight of Cups in reverse. So this is someone whoever is gossiping about you, they ain't get no love for you, Scorpio. Okay, there's no love lost there. Okay, and it's so weird. This is the first Knight of Cups card where I actually see a scorpion on it, because you know the Knight of Cups is a Pisces, right? But I actually see a scorpion on it, so you're meant to receive that message. Okay, yeah, there's a snake here. There's a snake here. There's a snake in the grass. So there's someone within your periphery, and they're coming towards you. There's someone on a boat coming towards you here. There's no love. Who's this person, Spirit? Yeah, there's somebody gossiping about you. This person is also spiritually enlightened. So you gotta put up your defenses. Okay, we have a Nine of Pentacles. We have a Four of Swords. Oh shit. We have Judgment. And we have an Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay. This message is going to resonate for someone whose counterpart has a karmic. Now this is the person that has no love for you. Is a karmic energy that's attached to your counterpart. Now, weirdly enough, I'm getting, for some of you it may be a sibling. For others of you, definitely an intimate partner, and there might even be a parental energy that's coming through here as well. But what I'm getting is the reason why this person is gossiping about you is because your person is freeing themselves from some kind of situation. They had some kind of wake-up call from Spirit. Okay, I see two women here. Okay, that's why I was saying third party. There's two women here, and there's this guy who's rising up from the ashes, rising from the ground. So they have, it's like somebody has been reborn. Okay, they've done a lot of healing, a lot of logging into a lot of self-love with this Nine of Pentacles energy. They're single, or they consider themselves to be single. Okay, but they have been reborn through some kind of wake-up call, and this is what is causing whoever is that Prince of Cups in reverse to really act out, and really they're talking about you, because it looks like somebody in your periphery has made some kind of choice. Look the gossip card here. Knight of Swords in reverse. Justice in reverse. I told you it's a karmic. All right, so right now you're going to put all your shields up, because even if they don't do anything intentionally, spiritually, to do a kind of psychic attack, all it is required is an intention and is an energy. Okay, and then you can, get all these bombardments coming towards your aura. So around this time, you're going to pay more attention to your spiritual protection. Make sure you're doing your prayers and meditations, whatever have you as your spiritual practice in the morning and the afternoon. And if you can throw it in there at lunchtime, beautiful. Okay, but you know, it's a shields up kind of time for you, Scorpio. All right, so let's have a look. We're gonna get a message from your person's higher self. Okay. Now I provide support for twin flames and higher level soulmates who are usually not in communication or in partial communication. All right, so we're gonna look at them really exclusively and then get some messages for you. Okay, so there's a third party involved. So this reading is going to resonate for those who there's definitely an interfering third party. So as I said, could be a parental energy, but definitely could be an intimate partner. And this partner knows about you. This is a card number 39. 39 reduced to 12, which is the Hangman. And that is about awareness. It's about enlightenment. And it's also about trying to figure out what's the next move. And I think that's what that third party is trying to do. Now, what is your person healing at this time? Now, all these decks are available on my website because I created them. But I'll tell you the ones that I did not create, okay? But all the others will be my creation. What are they healing right now? Oh, it's a blank card, so I have to pull a card on that. What are they healing? Okay. Yeah, you see, it comes up again, the Eight of Swords reverse. They are healing themselves from some sort of programming that kept them stuck. Spirit, tell us what this programming is connected to. A codependency, a lack of self-love. And I think that's why that Nine of Pentacles popped up, because that is definitely what they're stepping into. They're stepping into self-love. So your person has been in a karmic cycle, repeating the same sort of toxic relationships, and the rain is actually coming down. Repeating the same sort of toxic relationships over and over and over again, the same toxic cycles. And it's because they did not love themselves completely. For some of them, they have definitely been involved in some sort of addiction. So they're definitely trying to heal that. This is their focus. Right now, this is time for your person to heal. Let's see what they're experiencing on their twin flame soulmate journey. I'm not going to run from the rain right now. Let's just call it showers of blessing. But if it gets a little heavier, I will. What are they experiencing right now on my twin flame, on their twin flame soulmate journey? Underneath the deck, I see, and that's why I was telling you about the mirroring. So Spirit's letting you guys know right now that you guys are mirroring each other really heavily. So if they are working on their addictions, their codependencies, it looks like you may be called to do that as well, or you're working through that as well. What are they experiencing right now? We have clairsentience. Okay, so this person, they know, they just have a knowing and a clear sense of what is happening in their environment. There is no. Now, even though it says here clairsentience, okay, I'm getting that it's all the other clairs. It's all any of their spiritual gifts. So let's keep it at clairsentience. Their spiritual gifts are coming online, and they're coming online because there's no programming there to block it out. They're working on that. They're healing that. And the more they heal and the more they take care of themselves and focus on themselves, is the more that spiritual awakening happens for them. And remember, we saw that card with the man rising out of the ground. So it is truly an awakening and a rebirth for your person. Let's see what's happening in their immediate environment. And this is the Family Feud deck by Tipsy Tiff. I'm going to put her contact details down below. She actually has a channel. And she'll be on my channel on the 8/8 portal. Let's have a look. Okay. It's time to apologize. Okay. So what's happening is that your person is recognizing or taking accountability for some of the things that they were the protagonist of. Okay. And this is the thing, you know, the more you heal is the more you are able to see yourself objectively, see your actions, see your deeds objectively, and they're realizing right now that they've hurt a lot of people. It's not just you, Scorpio. It's not just you. They realize they've hurt a lot of people. Some of them intentionally, and some of them unintentionally. They were just being self-protective. Okay, so they're realizing it's a time to apologize. Let's see how they feel about you. How do they feel about you? Okay, we have aggressive. Okay, that's interesting. Aggressive. And we have impatient. And that's what I got with that aggressive card, actually. It's like they realize that they can no longer sit there on their bum and expect things to happen and expect you to come to them. Because I do think this person may have expected you to be the one to reach out, to come forward, blah, 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 blah. Maybe you've been the one that has been doing that in the past. Okay, but now they're realizing, listen, if they don't take action, they're going to lose their Scorpio, whoever is watching this. Okay, so they're really impatient. They want to take action like yesterday. But I don't know. You see with this clairsentience card, I'm getting that their spirit guides are telling them, now is not the time. You got to focus on yourself. That's what I'm getting with this. So they are really impatient to come forward. But I think their spirit guides are telling them, this is the time for healing. There's a time and a season for everything under the sun. And they're telling them, this is the time for healing. You're going to manifest more of the same if you don't take this time to heal. What's their message from their 3D self? Message from their 3D self. I feel like I'm going to explode, and my alarm just went off as well. So they're definitely having a wake-up call. I feel like I'm going to explode with all the love that I've bottled up inside for you. And I think that's why we're getting that impatient and aggressive energy. They realize that they have to take action like now. Just like how I have to take action right now because the rain is actually coming down heavier. So let me pause this video and I'm going to be back. Okay, so let us go a little deeper into these cards. All right, so we know that there's a third party involved. But why does the higher self want to bring this to our attention? What's this about? Okay, 9 of Swords in reverse. Your person is facing their fears with regards to that third party. Maybe for a long time, your person was immobile, right? They didn't know how to deal with this third party. They didn't know how to separate themselves from this third party, establish proper boundaries with this third party, but they are facing their fears and they're coming out of this darkness. Now this third party here is a Queen of Pentacles reverse. Now in my readings or reverse card cards are karmic energies, and this is the Queen of Pentacles, is who's only there for the dollars. Okay, we like to call them the gold diggers, okay, but it's a little more than that. It's someone who's operating in poverty consciousness. So every decision that they make is influenced by finances. It ain't got nothing to do with feelings or anything like that. It's just their own sense of security in the material world. Your person stepping into divine masculine energy with the Sun card, and because they are, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in their favor in the form of some kind of Tower moment. Okay. Now, what's your person healing? Their codependencies. Okay. And codependence comes from a lack of self-love. All right. They're no longer sabotaging themselves no longer allowing other people to make decisions for their life. They're recognizing as well that they have been caught up in a kind of empath narcissist paradigm with this, whoever this karmic energy is. And I told you, it could be even a parental figure. Okay, because King of Swords reverse is my overt narcissist card. So it looks like your person may have grown up with narcissistic family members, including possibly a parental energy. And that's why they've always been kind of passive in their life. Life happens to them, they don't happen to life kind of way. Okay, but they're changing that now. Now they are being guided through the awakening of their spiritual gifts. We have clear sentience, which is about, clear feeling. It's your gut instincts. And sometimes that's why I like to say clear knowing, even though clear knowing is clear cognizance, right? It's your gut instincts. You don't have to really deconstruct it or anything like that. You just know it's something that's very instinctive, and I think this is what your person's being guided by right now. Okay, yeah, and they're realizing that whoever this third party is, they ain't got no love for them. This third party, Three of Cups, they ain't got no love for them. They know that now. They know that this person's emotionally manipulative. Okay, and they know that they need to make a choice, and they have to make the choice that's best for them and not for anyone else. Not for you, not for the person that they're with, not for their family. No, it has to be the best choice for them. They're also realizing that it's time to apologize. We have the moon in reverse. Yeah, they've been facing a lot of shadow. They've been unearthing a lot of clarity. Okay, a lot of clarity. And they're also realizing that you are the counterpart. We have the Four of Wands here. You are the counterpart. You are the twin flame. You are the soulmate. They're seeing that now, and they're seeing that they were operating in their shadow self. We have Judgment, so they are awakening. They're seeing things clearly. Now they want to get a move on and move towards you like yesterday. Okay, feeling really aggressive. They think that somebody else is in your field. Okay, that's what they think. We're dealing with someone who's quite jealous. All right, so they want to do this like yesterday. But Spirit's telling them, no, it's not the time. You've not wrapped up some kind of karmic cycle that you're in. We have the World in reverse. Okay, you got to wrap up your shit, tie up your loose ends, and then we can talk about investing in another relationship. So even though they're like, this got to happen now, they're realizing that things have to happen first. They have to be in solid footing. They have to wrap up their loose ends. They have to heal before they can think of investing in the Queen of Cups. They got to get themselves single. Nine of Pentacles. But they feel like they're just going to explode because they have no outlet for their emotions, for their passion right now. Spirit is telling them, now is not time to approach you. Now it's time to work on yourself. But these feelings keep building. They realize that you are their destiny. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. And they don't want to lose you. They don't want to lose you. Understand? They don't want to lose you. But Spirit's telling them now it's not the time for communication. Now it's time to work on yourself and to walk away from the shit that you're supposed to be walking away from. It's time for that. So I don't see them being the hold up. I'm seeing that this is the guidance that they are receiving right now. Spirit's telling them it's not time. You got a lot of loose ends. The time to apologize, the time to make declarations of feelings. There's going to be that time, but it's not the time. The time is not now. You have to get your life together. Now, union is an energetic alignment. So on your person's side, the blocks that are being put in their way, or rather the advice that they are getting from Spirit, it's not time to make any kind of romantic overtures. Okay, now it's time for healing. So they are taking time out to heal. For some of you, there's a third party situation that Spirit is telling them they gotta wrap up before they can even start talking about approaching the Empress. What's the hold up on your side? What do you need to heal? What's the hold up? Okay, we have, what's this? Sleeping ships in reverse. sleeping ships in reverse. It looks like you've been kind of stagnant for a while. Okay, you've been in kind of some kind of stalemate energy. Spirit is telling you got to shift this. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Spirit, what's the hold up on Scorpio's side? Whoever's watching this, what's the hold up? We have the Entertainer. Spirit saying you've been entertaining all kinds of different energies, and some of these things are distractions from your path. Okay, I'm juggling a whole lot of stuff, especially in your material world. Maybe even looking for distractions in the form of people. I see this person here, they have some kind of vine entwined around their legs, getting yourself kind of trapped in some other kind of situation for some of you guys. And some of you, it might definitely be some kind of workaholism. Spirit saying stop that. Spirit saying stop entertaining these fools. You know, sometimes when you're down, you like to dip into your fan base to make yourself feel better. Spirit saying no, don't do it. Don't do it. Because that is just a distraction. That's what Spirit is saying. And it's an old cycle. Right? It's an old cycle. Spirit saying stop entertaining these karmic energies. Those people that aren't on your level. Just because you want to feel good for a little bit. Stop entertaining them. All these toxic people in your workplace, that kind of thing, toxic friends. Spirit saying stop that. You are about to level up. They can't come with you. Alright. What's the hold up on your side? We have the veil in reverse, and it's actually the star card in reverse. Spirit saying you have some healing to do as well. You have some healing to do. Alright. There's some hurt and some wounding from your past relationships and from your childhood that you need to take a look at. Let me see what that's concerning. Okay. And it's so weird that this card is actually called the veil and it's in reverse, and then it comes out with a facade or mask. So Spirit is saying that for some of you, you've been hiding your authentic self from the world. And you've been hiding your authentic self from the world because you're afraid of being hurt. You're afraid of letting your light shine for some kind of reason, right? Okay? So Spirit is saying right now it's time to be your authentic self. It's time to take off the mask. It's time to show the world the real you. And remember, if there's an energetic connection, the more authentic you are, is the more authentic they too will become. Because you are grounding that energy for the person. Alright, so Spirit is saying it's time to take off your mask. That little veil that you've been wearing to hide who you really are from the world. Spirit is saying it's time. What's this? The Cosmic Tree in reverse. And it's actually the Hermit card. Okay, but that's not what's standing out to me. That's not what's standing out to me. Alright, so Spirit is saying you need to look deeper. But the direction that they're pointing you in is your roots, your family tree. What does Spirit want you to see there? Let's see. So there's some kind of ancestral karma or dysfunctional family pattern that Spirit wants you to look at. Let's see what that is. Whew. It says shame. I don't know. You see, every time this card comes out, it always comes attached to some sort of abuse. Or maybe it's not attached to abuse today. Maybe it's just people using shame to control others. Yeah. What's the shame connected to, Spirit? Because a control tactic. Addiction. Now it says addiction to alcohol, but it doesn't have to be alcohol. It's some kind of addiction that people have, and it could be different kinds of addictions, and people, other members of the family, using it to shame the person and control the person. Spirit is saying you are the one that's meant to break this cycle. There's also something coming through about self-harm. And that's what addiction is. It's self-harm. So So Spirit says there's a healing journey that's here for you as well. Now, based on what we're seeing here, what can we expect will be this person's actions towards you within 1 month of you watching this reading? We have the life map in reverse, and it's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Four of Wands in reverse. So they're going to start this month, or rather the month ahead, out of alignment. Still kind of stuck in a karmic cycle. But it looks like there's some kind of shift that's going to happen. Some kind of energy, okay? And it's going to be a divine intervention that allows this person to stop the juggling that they're doing and choose a path. Ace of Pentacles. For a lot of them, that path is going to involve a breakup. For some of you, it might be a divorce, or just separating themselves from some sort of family members, okay? Because just as Spirit told you to stop entertaining low vibrational energies, they are also going to be getting this message, because remember, we got from Spirit already that you guys are mirroring each other. So just as Spirit tells you, stop entertaining the low vibers, they're going to stop entertaining their low vibers. And this is when a new beginning grounds for you guys. The Two of Pentacles, when it's reversed, goes to the Ace of Pentacles. So that's that new start for you guys, because both of you are going to make up your mind to stop entertaining the low vibers. What's the last bit of advice for you? What's the last bit of advice? We have the Observer, and we have tick-tock. Clock is ticking. Okay, so Spirit is saying right now it's time to observe the situation, and to observe it from a higher perspective, from a neutral vantage point. And when you do, you're going to see things that you may have lost in the past. And Spirit is saying that everything is going to happen in divine timing. I'm going to read these from the book so you get all the messages. All right, let's see. So card number 49. Okay, let's see. So it says, sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. For the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up. And often you hear one thing when a person says another. It's like an echo of an unresolved past experience dubbed over a conversation. And you see, that's what was happening. That was what was coming through about your person. Spirit is telling them, unless they take their time to heal from their past relationships, okay, they're going to manifest the same in their karma, because the echoes of these relationships are going to keep triggering them all the time unless they heal it. And Spirit is saying the same thing for you. There are things from your past, okay, that you need to resolve. And if you don't resolve them, you are going to project them in every relationship that you get yourself into, okay? It says right now, take time out before you react. It's likely the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected or triggered you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection and trust that you can come together. Take to higher ground now and cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself, what you observe in others, and what you're observing in the landscape. You will find things much improved sooner than you know. So Spirit is saying right now you have to be objective. You have to be objective. You have to see this person through objective eyes. See yourself through objective eyes. And see both of you guys in context. The context of your past experience, the context in your upbringing, your family background. Okay, and that is when you're going to see the big picture. But right now, Spirit is saying, you're not seeing the big picture. You're seeing yourself, but you're not seeing the big picture. And let's see, TikTok. It says, love, the fulfillment of desire, and even the body's reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced. Everything has its season. What did I say, right? Everything has its season, its divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time for love, to find it, to nurture it, to give it, to receive it. Its clock is eternal and ticks according to the beating of your heart. And it is in perfect rhythm. Isn't that wonderful to know? Love is always right on time. So for a lot of us, we feel like time is running out, especially if you have a biological clock ticking, right? I know about that, right? But Spirit is saying that there will always be enough time, okay? It's never too late for anything. And it's all going to happen, again, in divine timing. And we hate to hear those words sometimes, right? It's all going to happen in divine timing. But when it happens in divine timing, that's when it happens for the best, for all involved, okay? My loves, that was your reading. I hope that helped you. Grateful for your likes, shares, subscribes, dislikes. They all help the channel grow. And if you're able to go a step further and interact with any of the ads that may have played during this reading, that's beautiful energy exchange for me. And please do it for any reader you enjoy, especially the up and coming readers, because it helps them expand their reach. Okay, take care. Bye.